What up, chums? It's your boy, Lukael. Welcome back to Cyberpunk 2077. This is episode 23. In the last episode, we met with NCPD Detective River Ward, who is investigating the suspicious death of the Night City Mayor, Lucius Rhine. Is that his name? It seems like there's some kind of police cover-up. Maybe the deputy mayor might be involved, so me and River are investigating that. And we also did another race with Claire and a few other side gigs. What are we going to do today? I'm not too sure, but either way, thank you for joining me for another episode, and without any further ado, let's jump right in. So I'm jumping back in right where we stopped last time on this little street corner after meddling with someone's marital affairs. Oh, actually, one thing I wanted to do in the last episode, but I didn't have time to do it, is I wanted to buy the final apartment we were missing. The Corpo Plaza apartment, which is right there next to a fast travel. So let's go do that. Because I have a lot of money. I need to spend it on something, so we might as well buy the most expensive apartment. Right here in the downtown. But an interesting sculpture there. So, what, it's up here? In there? Hello. I can rent the apartment for 110,000 eddies. Let's do it. Just like that. No background check, no nothing. You sign your lease and you're done. New hideout unlocked. Can I talk to you? No? I just walked right in then? We've got some surveillance cameras in the lobby, so you know this is some serious shit. Let's see what we're dealing with. Gotta get there. Lucas Webster is my neighbor, I assume. Here is the apartment. Corpo Plaza apartment rented. Quality construction, classic style, zero compromises. Your ideal home awaits you in the heart of Night City. It's smaller than I thought it would be. I was expecting like a huge apartment. This feels smaller than the one in the Glen. I mean, I guess it is pretty fancy, but still. Smaller than I thought. I got this giant television on the wall. Got my computer. Any new messages? Window exhibitionist from Maiko to all residents. Hey, since you've clearly chosen to ignore my previous 10 emails, I'm adding the whole group in the hopes that it'll finally light a fire under your lazy asses. It's about the fuckheads across the way. Fooling around all day, butt naked, don't even bother closing the curtain. The fuck is this, Glenn? This is downtown, have a little respect. Anyway, I respectfully request an intervention. I got little kids here at home. Fucking do something about it. Mike. From Regal Residences Management. Dear Mr. Langley, we do everything in our power to ensure pleasant living conditions for all our residents. Your comfort is our top priority. However, the administration has no control over what, in your words, the fuckheads in neighboring units do in the privacy of their own homes. We sincerely regret to hear that you are experiencing any discomfort. We would like to take this opportunity to remind you that your unit features window screens designed precisely to eliminate any unwanted views. The user instructions and list of available screens can be found in your residence manual. Warmest regards. Hey, those screens are a fucking joke. They don't show anything. They just keep asking for my password. Even window screens have a password. And yes, I'm using the right one. Please check it and fix it, Mike. You know, you don't have to CC everyone in these emails. Dear Mike, we are pleased to inform you that we have reset your password. Warm regards. Hey, Too bad you can't reset the motherfucking flashers outside my window. Yesterday they had another orgy. An orgy! Since you can't seem to do anything about it, I demand a new unit. One with a south-facing view, but not too much sun. Same square footage or bigger, but I'm not paying an eddy more. I mean, you owe me compensation anyways, right? Mike. Dear sir, we regret to inform you that we have just leased our last premium unit. However, we still have two 75 square feet micro units available. Both units are windowless, which should certainly solve your issue. Regards. Poor Mike, struggling with some flashers. Vacation with the Stars from the Crystal Palace. Have I read this? Have you been to Thailand, Morocco, and Alaska more times than you can count? Looking for an adventure that isn't just another tour around Europe? Do you want to see how the world's biggest film and brain-dense stars relax and party? Do you want to see the stars among the stars? Now you can. The Crystal Palace is offering a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to book an Earth-view apartment along with a cosmically gargantuan selection of vouchers for any of our award-winning restaurants and casino comps to get Lady Luck on your side early. And don't worry, we do everything to assure your stay is heavenly, but your bill isn't astronomical. Yeah, you know, it's just going to space. How expensive can it really be? You're just going to space. We've got a bunch more smart frames. Let's get a little picture of Pan Am in here. Get a little Judy in this one. Get all my friends on the walls. Here, let's get Jackie on this one, so he can always watch over me while I'm gearing up. And then let's get a little Johnny here. Johnny in the roller coaster. So I've got my stash over here. Different computer for the stash. Interesting, but probably the same email, yeah. Yeah, I'm surprised. I mean, this is a very nice apartment, but it seems kind of small. Nice big bathroom, though. Very nice, very nice. Doesn't seem to have any, like, special activities. You know, the one in Japantown had, like, you can play the guitar, you can light some incense. There were, like, a few different specific things, but seems to be the only one. The one in Glen, didn't really have anything that special either. I can sit. I guess maybe smoke a cigarette. Let's light one up for Johnny. I know he appreciates it. Oh, I can make some tea. Careful not to burn your thumb there. Nice little cup of tea. How corporate of me? Or some coffee. Okay, so there are like a few things you can do. I'm gonna be fucking wired if like tea, coffee, cigarette. Alright, I'm ready for the day. This one is very clean. I'll say like it's the cleanest apartment. There's no, you know, laundry laying around, no trash, nothing. It's very nice and clean. Look at this table. I could invite some of my friends here. Maybe invite Victor, Misty, Mama Wells. You know, we could have a nice little dinner together. Nice view of Corpo Plaza. This is very nice. See, the problem is, I still prefer the first apartment because the first apartment is right next to a fast travel and also right next to like a vending machine to sell your guns. Oh, I can put on some music too. I see my girlfriend there. Actually, you know what? We haven't seen Judy in a couple episodes. I think maybe I'll do the Judy quest today. Yeah, you know what? X Factor. Let's take care of this. Because every day we waste, some sex workers at Clouds might be in danger, might be getting abused. So the faster we take care of this, the better, I say. We have to meet her in the morning. She's waiting at Clouds. Brandon's still gone. No, Brandon. Actually, maybe before I do this, I could go check out the Columbarium. to see where Ev was buried. You know, it feels kind of connected to this. Let's see. Columbarium. Let's go see that. Because I did say I was going to check it out, so I feel like I should, you know, pay my respect to Evelyn. Like, I assume one of them will be scannable or, like, readable. Let's see. Can you, like, scan those, or... So, like, where would it be? Can I find it somewhere? So it seems like they don't really have cemeteries anymore, like graveyards. They just have these columbariums, like these big pillars full of, I assume, the ashes of the dead people. I mean, it's definitely a lot more effective use of space, because, like, you don't take that much space compared to, like, a gravestone, but... This one kind of stands out. Julia. He blew us away with his enthusiasm. Brick. He left behind more friends than enemies. Mitogos Rezek. His voice will never fall silent. There's like a bunch more at the end there. Robert John Linder, a son of a bitch who never gave up, a legend among legends. Alt Cunningham, never fade away. That's the name of one of the samurai songs. Wait, Alt Cunningham? That's who Johnny was talking about, right? He was talking about an Alt? Isn't Alt the person Johnny wants us to meet regarding, like, taking down Arasaka? That would mean that Alt is dead. Roy Batty. All these moments will be lost in time like tears in rain. Wait, Roy Batty? That's the fucking guy from Blade Runner, right? That's who says that. All these moments will be lost in time like tears in rain. There's a little Blade Runner reference here. Sid Mead, creator of worlds. All of these might be references to something. Jason Alberry, father, husband, brother, son, soar high in cyberspace. These might be like creators in the cyberpunk genre or characters from other works. Ryan Adam Webb, I'm a rocker boy. Nick Ford, beloved friend, brother, and a good man. He was taken too soon. Antonio Peralezes, beloved friend and brother. Oh. Oh, related to the Peralezes who we met last episode. Interesting. Andrew Wayland. He tried to shape reality at a lethal cost. David Martinez. You didn't take me to the moon, but you were there with me. Ooh. Gloria Martinez. You were right. David reached the top of Arasaka Tower. Little Edge Runners reference here. Edge Runners, spoiler alert. Hopefully no one watching this intended to watch Edge Runners, but yes, David and his mother did die. This is cool. All of these must be references, and like in editing, I'll add what they are, because I'm sure they're all references. There it is. Evelyn Parker. She died valiantly fighting the system.
Lighting candles and spray painting are strictly forbidden.
You know, I don't know how much she was really fighting the system as much as just trying to, you know, escape the system, make a life for herself. Pilar Dorio Main. Again, another Edge Runners reference. You were the only family I ever had. Wow. Rebecca. I regret not finishing our conversation. Arthur Jenkins. Committed to the corporation, loyal until the very end. Oswald Forrest. Huh. Someone came and buried him here. He thought he could get away with anything. Puh! Spit on his fucking grave. Piece of shit. I put him there. And I hope he stays there. Sorry, Oswald, but the world is better without you. Interesting. This is a cool little way of having like all these little Easter eggs and little trivia. In loving memory of my best friend Andrew, you are a tortoise, but you listen like a person. Oh, right, that's we visited this one. That's how we knew the guy's friend was a tortoise. Kiwi, you taught me to never trust anyone in NC. Another Edge Runners reference. So as you can see, if you haven't watched Edge Runners, pretty much everyone fucking dies in that show. Interesting that Temperance Arcana would be here and not, you know, Death. Alright, that's pretty cool. Let's go to Clouds and honor Evelyn even better by taking down Clouds. Or at least getting the Mox to take over.
Hello, V.
Hello?
Jefferson?
Listen, I need your help again. Matters private.
Sure, okay. What's it about?
Not on the hollow. Come by. I'll lay it out. Explain everything.
Is this about your wife?
Got your back, Jefferson, not to worry.
Great. We'll see you here then. Remember where?
Of course. Be there in no time.
I actually won't be there today, but dream on, dream on, dream. Claire Russell, heart to heart. AV, just wanted to say thanks for that last talk. Don't worry about it, I've got your back. We'll make sure Simpson's chewing dirt. You still sure you want to off Simpson? Don't worry about it, just remember what you promised me. Simpson dies during the race and only then, remember that. No killing in cold blood. Thanks for opening yourself up to me, I appreciate it. Thanks for listening to me. It means a lot to me. See you around, Claire, it'll be alright. Alright, this is nice. I really like getting these little updates through getting messages from NPCs. It really builds up the world and like makes it feel alive. You know, they're still kind of processing their feelings and their thoughts after missions we spend together, and then like they message you and like they have things to say, and I really like that. Alright, so we're supposed to meet Judy here in the morning. Yeah, I can't think of a better way to honor Evelyn's memory than to try and prevent what happened to her from happening to anyone else ever again.
Thrusters were deactivated by sudden EMP discharge from a nearby damaged power station in Santo Domingo. The emergency
Are we getting
landing
to the roof?
unsuccessful. The passengers who survived the crashed landing were met by a band of nomads. Fortunately, Kang Tao's surviving security personnel managed to fend off the attack without suffering additional losses.
Oh, this is about the mission with
company has
Panem.
already announced a forceful response against the nomads' camps. After the break, President Myers has released a statement.
This might be
on
what the
flood
Panem mission
refugees
is.
from the Netherlands.
So hold on. You take the blow up doll.
Judy. Where is Judy? Alright, she's waiting on the terrace. I think we came through here when we did the Clouds mission. We came through the window and like... Yeah, this is one of the places we explored back in that mission. Where is she? There she is. I see you, girl. Long time no see.
Hey, V. Thanks for showing.
Of course. You know I got your back.
Talking with Maiko is like a game of 3D chess. Don't let her derail you.
Alright.
Some deeds about her could be useful when I talk to her, don't you think? No, leave the talking to me.
So I'm just here as your hustle?
So in brief, I'm just here as your hustle, right? Never said that. I just know the woman better.
Okay, but then why am I here?
You seem a bundle of nerves. I have a mind to kill the bastards with my bare hands. So yeah, you could say I'm a teensy bit nervous.
Well, Woodman's already dead, so I don't know about like the other people in charge of this place, but I guess we'll see.
Get it together. How do you aim to get her over to our side? By telling the truth about Evelyn, what happened and why.
That could do it, if she has any empathy.
No, have to improvise from there.
Okay, well I guess it's a start. It's a starting point, and we'll go from there.
I'm ready. Let's go. Hold on, I'll open it.
Open what? The door? Oh. I wonder if we would have an entry for this Maiko. No entry yet. Maybe later.
Looks like you've come this way before. More than once. I have, on occasion. Easy as paella. Follow me.
Oh, and she's right there.
Judy Alvarez.
Death in
I'd say
Texas.
It's great to see you, but I've never been one to lie. Also, I never like surprise parties, which you know.
Yep, bet I even know why.
Thought you'd hit rock bottom when you joined the Mox. Guess you've managed to stoop even lower now. You somehow never failed to lower my expectations. First you settle for the Mox, now murderers. I shudder to think what's next.
Murderers?
Yes, V. I mean you.
All right. Because they know it's me that came here and killed Woodman. How would they know, though? I wasn't spotted by anyone,
So?
right? Oh, actually, no. I did leave everyone alive except Woodman, so they would have seen me. Maybe. Good.
Sounds like I left a mark on this place. Good.
If by mark you mean buckets of blood, then yeah, congrats.
I did not leave buckets of blood.
Came to Clouds for info. Left with info. What happened in between is what happens when people refuse to work with you.
Ever heard of a little something called compromise? Should try it sometime.
I don't compromise with
Compromises
fucking
take time I
rapists.
just don't have.
Just what exactly are you after? Gonna go and harass another doll?
Judy has a proposal about Clouds.
Wanna come back? Done. Always valued your skills, you know that. Just don't get why you had to drag this loose end in here.
Calling me a loose end?
Stop treating dolls like meat and I'll consider it. But first things first. Clouds needs to be taken from the tiger claws.
Okay, look. It's clear what happened to Ev was...
Do you know
traumatic.
about Woodman and what he did?
Huh? I was convinced you didn't know.
That girl was asking for an unhappy ending. I was just surprised it took so long.
We gotta do something, or everyone will end up like Evie. Woodman raped her while she was unconscious, then sold her like she was so much scrap.
Yeesh, you've always been unstable.
What are you talking about? She's telling the truth.
Okay, since you seem more reasonable, care to explain what this is about?
Judy's idea? Think about it. Could work.
Well, well, Jude. See, you found a true and loyal fan.
Called me a murderer. You're right. I killed Woodman. I'd do it again in a heartbeat.
That's not at all what was
If I'd known
written.
what he did to Evelyn when she needed help, I wouldn't have gone so easy on him.
That is very true. He had it easy.
Tiger Claw bosses rule this place. Know how much I mean to them?
No.
About as much as you two and your problems mean to me. Read negligible.
Does it make you wonder why you even work here?
Gonna pretend as if you two weren't ever here. For old time's sake, Judy. Literally moments from now, security's gonna figure out you're here. Got two options. Go out the way you came in, or get thrown out. And that's not a threat or figure of speech. Just a friendly heads up.
Had enough. I'm leaving.
Smart move.
Exit cloud. Oh, there's a computer here. Give me a second, Judy. Monthly expenses, doll equipment, employee equipment, medical expenses, cleaning services, cleaning equipment, alcohol and catering, unforeseen expenses. We can ask the dolls to clean up after closing, but they'll put up a fight and won't even do it properly. You can let Forrest go. I'll happy take over his responsibilities. GA, do not delete. Why do you have a picture of Judy? Do not delete. I guess because she might still have, like, I don't know, she went and touched her face. Like, I guess they have some history together, right? Because Judy said they had been closer than, like, she'd like. So I guess they have some romantic history, possibly. Thanks and sorry from Maiko Maeda to Martha Ortega. Hey Martha, thanks for the date. You're a nice girl and I like you, but it's just not going to happen. Please don't take it personally, it's me. I realize that I'm not ready for a commitment yet. Welcome to Heart Solutions. Dear Maiko, welcome to the elite service of Heart Solutions. As the sole service provider on the market... The sole service? Is this like some kind of dating service? How could they be the only one? We take what we do very seriously. We know that time is money for our clients. That's why we guarantee you will find the right person within the next 90 days. If your future partner does not meet your expectations, we ensure a full refund. In order to help start your journey, we'll send you a questionnaire that will allow our algorithm to choose the best person for your first date. The sole service provider on the market? How do you get a monopoly of dating services? From Judy to Maiko, take your shit. This is the third time I'm telling you, take back your precious sweaters. I don't have space for them in this substandard, mediocre unit lacking that doesn't square with your ambitions. Might as well just send over one of the bimbos that keep circling you like flies. Otherwise they're going straight to recycling because I can't look at them anymore. Okay, well, this confirms their history. It's amazing how shitty your taste was. Clearly I wasn't just gong but blind too. Yikes, doesn't look like they had a very friendly breakup. And I ask you to give me a bit of time to think about things, and to give yourself a little time to cool down. I don't care about all that stuff, you can toss it out. But I'd like to come over and talk anyway. This all escalated so quickly. I feel like in a way it was a misunderstanding and maybe we brought up too much too quickly. It doesn't have to end this way. And even if it does, it doesn't have to be so all of a sudden. From Judy. Far as I'm concerned, we're done talking. I've already buried it, and no way am I digging it back up again. Not with you. You're just doing what you always do, buttering me up with promises you don't actually want to keep. Just tell me when you're coming and I'll leave a bag with your shit in front of the door. Don't ring the bell or knock because I won't answer. Telling you ahead of time just so we're clear. Ugh. I don't know what happened exactly. Like, it seems like Maiko is kind of, you know, she's trying to slow things down and have them talk, but Judy is completely opposed to it, like very angry with her. Okay, and I'll just tell you this. Toss that shit out the window. It's trash. I don't give a shit about any of it, and I'm not coming. Nice you can afford to do that. I guess that's what you do with everything. Throw it out like trash. No remorse, no regrets. If you find any of my shit, feel free to hand leave it on Jig Street for the people who need them. As for your clothes, you could get jumped wearing this, so I'd rather just burn it. You went too far. From Judy to Maiko. You crossed the line today. Since when do I need permission to go into your office? Also, I'm not sure if you're supposed to read this from the first to the last or like from the last to the first. Because this sounds like maybe this is the breakup and then this is after and then she started dating. I guess I should have started from the bottom. Yeah, I think I was supposed to start from the bottom. Shit. I miss you. From Judy to Maiko. Took my work home because that sleazeball was standing over me the whole time watching my hands move. Could this be... Forrest? The fuck did that shithead think? That I'd clip some cables? Anyway, gotta go back still today and set it up on the spot. I'd really just rather you just come back home. I miss you. Why don't you swing by the office? I don't have much going on today. Maybe we could think of a way to wind down and reward your hard day's work? The bartender brought me a few bottles of champagne upstairs and not the shitty kind. From some TC shindig. We could have our own private event, just you and me. Why does she come see you so often? She couldn't have just left it for you? If it was me, I'd sold it for some extra cash. After all, tigers don't drink your average piss. Look, I don't know what she wants, but I don't believe in that just being nice bullshit. Sit that bitch down, she's really starting to piss me off. I'll drop by later, Mox is doing a party. It's May 13th anniversary of Lizzie's death and the gang's creation. It's like our national holiday. Anyway, if tomorrow will be like last time, I just might get over the bitch. Woodman too, I just hope your desk can handle it this time. Okay, so Judy being very jealous of this bartender girl. And not a fan of Woodman either, which is understandable. I hope your desk can handle it this time. Did you guys break a desk last time? Okay, I'll be waiting then. I can't focus on work anymore. If the desk falls apart, boo-hoo. I was thinking of getting a bigger one anyway. Just don't forget to come in through the back. Okay, that's why she knows. Now that they have me to face up to, they'll be looking for any weak points, which of course I don't have, except you. Who knows, maybe they'll find something else, like the pad thai you made last week that was too sweet? Besides, if I'm your weak point, then you have nothing to worry about because this solid-ass weak point can take care of herself. I'd sooner worry about all your kinky fetishes and fondness for taking risks. So that was the first email, and then you went too far. You crossed the line today. Since when do I need permission to go into your office? Security contacted you, so don't bullshit me with procedures. It was your call. Just cool down and stop throwing a fit or you'll get us both in trouble. I have to keep up some semblance of professionalism, which you've clearly never had to deal with. It cost me an arm and a leg, but I managed to elbow my way into a better position. Don't think I can lose it all just because of a little carelessness. One little slip and they'll toss me into a hole I'll never crawl back out of. Now you suddenly care about rules and appearances? Where were those rules when I tweaked the stats on the doll chip so you could jump up the ranks? Where were those rules when I tweaked the stats on the doll chip so you could jump up the ranks? I didn't just do that for your career. I did it because I wanted things to change. Okay, so Judy has been trying to change things at Clouds for a while. Only change I see is you becoming self-obsessed and lacking any conviction whatsoever. While everything else is just the way it used to be, you seem to be doing fucking okay. That's your perspective, but I see what's happening on the ground. Change is happening. I really don't understand why you can't just trust me. It's not like I started out wanting to manage this place. Don't you know I'm doing this for us? I'm thinking about our future. I thought that would be proof enough of my commitment. Looks like for some reason it just pisses you off. Sue me, I guess. Congrats, Maiko. You've ascended and left me back here in the real world. Seems our perspectives don't align anymore. It's so obvious now that all this ambition you went on and on about was really just you wanting power. Shame on me for not noticing sooner. I didn't think it was possible to hate the city even more, but you went and did it. Got yourself chewed up. I just hope when it finally spits out, there'll be something left of you. The old you. It doesn't really seem like things are the way that Judy describes them. Like, it does seem like Maiko is trying to cause some change, but I don't know, she was in the relationship, so I guess she would know better than me. So they were together, you know, they were still in the honeymoon phase, saying I miss you, doing some dirty talk and stuff, having sex in the office. But then it looks like she got promoted to a manager and then kind of was trying to brush Judy aside in favor of her work. And Judy didn't like that. Judy was hoping for some change to Clouds and wasn't really seeing any results, and Maiko was more focused on her job. And then she was like, go get your shit from my apartment. I don't want to see you anymore. And then she started dating again. But she wasn't really ready for a new relationship. And I assume we have an entry for her now. Maiko Maeda. Once upon a time, a doll like any other at Clouds, through her wit and sheer determination, she became the club's unofficial manager after just 2 years. Maiko knows perfectly well that power is the key to everything in Night City, including its most fundamental benefits: respect, eddies, and security. Maiko paid a high price to reach her coveted position. I can only imagine. She treats those who don't try to improve their conditions with contempt, but at the same time, she seethes at anyone who reached success easier than her. Interesting. Do you mind if I check your... I can't check your computer. Stop complaining. Get rich today. Sorry about that. By Josh Kevorkian. The first and most important lesson, you and only you are responsible for your situation in life. Don't wait for the government to take pity on you. Don't wait for your loved ones to lend a helping hand. Just pull yourself up by your bootstraps and get to work. I know what you're going to say. Unemployment is at 34%. But so what? What's stopping you from starting your own business? It's that damn simple. What's that? You say you need an education? So educate yourself, for Christ's sakes. From now on, I don't want to hear any excuses. What matters is that you can be rich too, but you have to want it. And for that, you have to work for it. If only it were so easy, right? Dollhouse feedback. Ooh. Celeste. Great performance. No change in attitude since last month's events. Is last month's events what happened to Evelyn? Divine. Average performance. Eager to work overtime. Good work attitude. Gale. No improvement in work attitude. No willingness to change. Last warning. What is a good work attitude for a doll? Heaven. Average performance. Good work attitude. Candidate for plastic surgery. Morningstar. First month. Trial period going well so far. Sky, whom we had a nice encounter with. Highest level performance. Exemplary attitude. Consider requesting TC for a bonus or bump her salary. Good for Sky. Sun. High performance. Talks back to her supervisor but otherwise okay. Lost focus after Parker's disappearance. Keep an eye on her. Angel. High performance. Exemplary attitude. Second candidate for Azure Prize. System rarely chooses him. Find out why. Mistral. Average performance. Okay attitude. Rain. Another complaint from a client. Needs a disciplinary talk. Storm. Very big improvement since last month. Keep an eye on her. Torrent. Okay performance. Lost focus after Parker's disappearance. Keep an eye on. Zephyr. Satisfactory performance. Correct work attitude. No irregularities in 2 years. Deserves a raise if we can allow it. So they're closely monitoring the doll's performance, and it seems like some of them, their attitude may be changed after what happened to Evelyn. A gem of Japanese elegance. Hanako Arasaka's visit to Night City is a unique chance to take a closer look at the true icon of class and style. The enigmatic daughter of a recently deceased megacorp CEO has shown us once again why she's a real queen of killer taste. First thing to note is that Hanako wore only Japanese designers, showing off a flair of the patriotism and devotion she was raised with. So many typos in these shards. Second, only a sharp eye might catch the small golden brooch crafted in the shape of the Arasaka Corp logo. Playing it safe but keeping it classy, Hanako also rocked a dove white, neo-mill pencil dress, simultaneously showcasing a regal modesty but without putting off stiff prudishness. Hanako is corporate royalty and she knows it. She's not trying to squeeze in any of that Neo-K flash, because her self-confidence is chrome-plated. That said, there are a few accents of gold in her dress, shoes, and hair accessories that tastefully elevate the outfit and harmonize beautifully with her nails and real skin seams. Then, with her coat sporting a fierce red, she adds an almost predatory pop to the ensemble. Color choice by coincidence? No way. Or nod to the Japanese national colors? Probably way. As we've seen time and again before, Hanako doesn't shy away from incorporating both traditional and modern elements from her home country's heritage. So much reading early in the playthrough. That's a lot of reading for your boy. An assortment of high-quality makeup products. Alright.
That went smoothly.
Not exactly.
Totally blew us off.
She's probably scared. She doesn't really look that scared, at least didn't give that expression, but
What's up with you? Probably needs some time to think. Couple days, tops.
And you might be right. I'll call her tomorrow.
okay. So we're just leaving then? Oh damn, you're just gonna climb that? I was wondering how you got all the way here. Anything on your mind, Judy? While we make our way back there?
You two have a history?
Way back, yeah. Think I just felt lonely.
Like everyone in Night City.
She was different then. So was I.
Seems that way.
Can't trust people that see everything as a numbers game. Line between patting you on the back as their friend and planting a knife in you as their enemy is down to a decimal.
I know. Right there with you. Well, used to have a big crush on her. Took me a long time to realize who she really was. But still, honest or crooked, we need her.
So she's more focused on the business
Could have
side.
gone diving this morning.
A little unwinding do you good. Do me good too, actually.
I wouldn't have been unwinding. Not exactly. Got an idea buzzing in my head, working it, but I can't say if it'll amount to anything.
About diving?
Yeah. You, a deck chair, and a Mai Tai with a cocktail umbrella. Somehow I don't see it.
No, me in a deck chair's me mulling over coulda, shoulda, wouldas. Something I avoid right now.
I thought maybe something was gonna happen, like security was gonna stop her or something. You want to maybe drop by my place? We can have like a little lunch together or something?
This is the latest. 35 miners became trapped deep underground following a
Punch the ground floor. Need to get out of this place.
Thanks to their Sue's Lake 2 hibernation implant survive without access to food
there you
and
are.
fresh water
Can see
for
you there.
2 weeks. Fortunately, after their rescue and
I really don't understand what tits have to do with selling that garbage.
Can't say no to tits. Rest can go fuck itself.
the earth to above it,
Selling what?
has announced plans to establish a new
Clearly
colony
you're
on the
their
red
target
planet.
audience.
The proposed base will be
Second you react with your dick instead of your head, you give them exactly what they
and
want.
residential. 10
Does it look like I give a shit?
already available
Doesn't
for
matter.
purchase.
They already flushed one down your brain.
€100 million euro dollars. A hefty price, yes. But can you truly?
How you look is all that
My walking speed does not match Judy's, which is very annoying.
anyone and everyone.
So where are you gonna go, Judy? A rainy
Back to
day.
Maiko with something big.
Appealing to her sense of justice wasn't big enough?
Maiko only works with specifics.
For a minute there, thought you were about to call it quits.
V, I go for days tuning virtues in a basement. Know what the chances are of somebody blowing my head off down there?
Minuscule.
Same as Maiko's empathy. Unlike you, I don't put myself out there. But this ain't over. Not yet.
You know, I'm also partial to specifics.
Uh-huh. So that's what matters. How many you'll drop. How much ammo you'll use. How many eddies it'll get you.
Art
No.
and dreams of freedom can't be everyone's food.
Oh, I didn't want to
Sometimes
say that.
You gotta deal with the dirt.
That's not really what I wanted to say. I thought I was gonna say like, oh, do you have any more specific details about like what we're gonna do or?
So, what now?
Gotta think. We need more bodies, that's for sure. I'm gonna talk to the dolls. I'll call you when I've got something. See you later, V. And thanks.
Okay. So I thought this was gonna be like a whole mission where we need to infiltrate clouds again, but it doesn't seem like it was that kind of mission. Just a quick talk with her ex, and that's it. And where are you going? Oh, she's going back to her van. What if I get on top of your van? You gonna take me home? Are you gonna drive all the way home? Let's find out. If she actually drives all the way home, I'm gonna be very impressed by the pathing. I'm not even sure what they were referencing in the elevator. I guess like the advertising, or they were talking about like what, boob jobs? I don't know. Because there was no advertising on the TV. It was the news. Like the news anchor didn't have like her boobs out, so I don't know. This is crazy because it means they had to program Judy getting in her van and driving all the way home, even if you're out doing like other stuff. It just shows that like even when you're not there, just stuff is happening in the city like despite you, you know? It makes the world feel so alive. The fact that this shit just happens randomly and like people are just used to it, like, whoa, just a little shootout on the street. Just keep driving. Is she even heading home, or is she just like driving in a circle? This city just looks so cool, man. Like, I could just sit on this car and be taken on this ride around the city for hours, and like, it's so fascinating to look at. I've legit been sitting on this car for like, what, 10 minutes at least? And it doesn't seem like she's driving towards her house. Like, I think she's just kind of driving around in a circle in this part of town. Like, she just probably joins the other cars AI that's programmed to like just drive around and make the world feel alive. I don't think she's actually heading home. So I think it's time to get off this car. Just drop me over there, Judy. But she is still in there. So we're just going to wait for her to call us back. We've got a little side gig right here.
Hey, you there? Hey, you dig brain dances? Hey, feast your optics right here, yo. Got the meanest, primest shit ever scrolled.
Sweet dreams. What have you got?
What have you got?
For you, girl, best the Night City has to offer.
And that would be...
The most Nova-spec, geeked out, turned up virtue you ever seen. Man, I'm talking like transcendental.
Where's it from? You got a license for exclusive distribution in Night City?
Come on, man. Ain't nobody bothered with that shit. Know why? Cause the stuff I got's way too legit to be legit. Feel me?
What's on the virtue?
Real feeling, neuron shredding, high octane, trans-sensational, adrenaline pumping shit, yo. Your brain will blow its load, girl. Trust me on this one.
29,000 eddies. Okay, this is probably a scam, and he's probably gonna try and rob me while I'm watching this thing, but alright, of course we have to check it out, right? So, sure.
Alright, you got my attention.
Nah, knew you couldn't resist. Virtues are all yours. Couple more eddies, you could use my plate.
No need. I've got my own wreath.
Of course you do. It's probably top shelf, latest firmware too, right? You see, this virtue's approaching vintage grade. I doubt you'll be able to run.
I'll try it on mine first.
I'll try running it on my own first. If that doesn't work, I'll be back.
Hey, ain't no problem. You know where to find me.
Les Stefan's BD. Okay, let me just go like over here in the little corner. Unlabeled brain dance. Who knows what's on this? Data corrupted, cannot be accessed.
Great.
Alright, looks like we need to use his.
You're right. My tech doesn't read it for some reason.
Told you so. Backwards compatibility's a bitch, ain't it? So we trying out my rig? I promise you it'll fire on every damn cylinder. Of course it'll cost you a little extra.
What is this about? Alright.
This virtue better be worth all this trouble.
Chill, girl, chill. Satisfaction or your money back guaranteed, all right? Now come on.
Go where exactly?
To my rig, yo. Where else? Not like I carry that shit on me.
This is highly suspicious. Oh boy.
Hey, this is my rig. Hey, take all the time you need.
Especially after the last episode, knowing like the brain dances can just kill you if they have a virus, like they did to the mayor. Like you would never just buy a fucking brain dance off the street and try it here, like in front of this guy. Like this is incredibly dangerous and stupid, but of course we have to try it.
Just like me, isn't it? Getting trapped in the brain of Night City's dumbest merc.
Yeah. Excuse me?
What happened?
Oh, big
Look around and
surprise.
Connect the dots.
I got kidnapped.
Scavs. Shit. Oh, can't believe I got conned.
What a
So your
surprise.
brain isn't completely fried to a crisp. That's good. Time to wake up, because you're about to be breakfast.
Exactly what I expected. Where the fuck am I? Oh jeez, I woke up in a fucking bathtub. Escape the scav hideout. You motherfuckers. I should kill everyone here, for real. Let's unlock Deadeye mode. Active above 85% stamina. Let's do that. And I lost all my equipment. I have nothing except I still have Skippy for some reason. I guess they can't take Skippy away from me. That's fine. I don't need any equipment to kill people. And like I assume I would just be like butt naked, right? If it wasn't for the nudity filter. This is real fucked up. Oh, you guys. Y'all about to realize you shouldn't have messed with me. Oh, there's a lot of people here too. What the fuck, man? What the fuck? The fact this can just happen to you is insane. Isn't this the same? This is the same hideout we found Sandra Dorset in, isn't it? Wow, the same thing happened to me that happened to Sandra. That's crazy. You know what? I had enough of these fucking scavengers.
Hey, you know, this is the little cunt that came in here guns blazing a while back.
They remember me.
That time with the Valentino-looking psycho. That's the one! Looks like it's time for payback.
Does it look like that? You're gonna wish you did not do this. Oh, this is crazy that you're back in this apartment after all this time. Holy shit. You guys did not learn your lesson last time, did you? Fresh meat from your favorite supplier to Gump. We won't forget your dead man walking. From Victor. They're the ones that sent a message to Victor. If any of your lackeys show up here again, they're in for worse than a split jaw. Try me, motherfuckers. Special customer from Liuba to Misha. Hey, Stefan, throw in a little extra. You know, chick who come in guns blazing with that Latino and shot half the team. You got anything special in the menu for her? Let me know. I'm surprised they didn't just kill me, you know? They could have just killed me already. Safe house from Misha to Liuba. What are we still doing here? Safe house is burned. They even show us on TV. We not have to wait long until next smartass try to fuck with us. We need to pack our gear and get fuck out of here, maybe for good. M. Just chill, okay? Do you know how rare for lightning to strike in same place? 0 chance. So we have break-in, things get heated, boo-hoo. We brush ourselves off and keep going. End of discussion. Horosho? Paka. Toy. Got a lot of good stuff. Hand from Zetatech. Uses biosignature, but we ordered the jailbreak. Militech lock on site. Wonder where this gun got it. Arasaka hormone regulator, no biosignature, and some other little curiosities, optics actuator and cosmetic real skin. Alright, you guys messed with the wrong person. Like I left you off with a warning last time, this time, I'm not letting you live. You're done. I gave you a chance. Gave you a chance to turn over a new leaf, and you didn't get the message. You're gonna wish you had. Can't believe they did this to me. Where's my music? My music stopped. I mean, I could just system collapse them, I guess. Oh, I could detonate grenade. Yeah, let's do that. That did not kill him.
You can't hide forever, Chort.
What now?
I still got a bad feeling.
Yeah, you should.
What the fuck?
This must be very scary for you.
Search and fucking find.
Lucky for me, you all have your backs turned.
Should have asked if he had any used hypos for sale, too. What could go wrong?
I
Not
know, I
now,
know.
Johnny.
I know it was careless, Johnny. I did it on purpose, okay? Just snap all their fucking necks. burn this place to the ground. Make sure you never do this to anyone else ever again.
Fun fact. The human brain remains active for up to several minutes after decapitation.
Now where is my stuff? Ah, there it is. I need to re-equip everything. That's annoying. I love that if it wasn't for my like outfit, this is what I'd actually be wearing. That's really funny. Maybe put on my usual look. There you go. That's more like me. Alright, anything else I need to re-equip? At least I'm lucky they hadn't had time to steal any of my cyberware yet. Can you imagine you wake up in that bathtub and like half your cyberware is missing? Ugh. You would kind of deserve it for being this careless, but you know. Feeling myself again. You guys are just the worst. Dead, dead, dead. Making sure everyone here is dead before I leave. It's not like I didn't give you guys a chance, you know? I went easy on you the first time. I left everyone alive. But you didn't learn your fucking lesson. Like, what if this happened to someone less capable than me? Who couldn't actually defend themselves and escape this place? Can't have that happen. Fool, idiots, scum of the earth. I didn't forget you. That's what you get. That's what all of you get. Did I get all my money back? I guess I did. Now I need to find the guy that actually did this to me on the street and take care of him too.
Well, well, looks like fortune favors the stupid too. Now what?
I'm gonna ask for a refund.
Mm-hmm. I'm going back to see that guy. This is really funny that this can happen to you. I mean, it was very obvious, you know. Of course it's a scam. Of course it's dangerous. Like, it screamed you're gonna get kidnapped and wake up in a bathtub. The fact it's the same scavs that is in the first mission of the game is also, like, quite funny. But, like, as if the first mission of the game was not horrible enough already. This is a real glimpse of, like... Oh, you're also in on this, aren't you? You guys are all part of this. Confront Stefan with pleasure. But yeah, like, that first mission of the game, these are all scavengers. I think you have a little surprise for you boys.
Man, I hate this cowardly horse shit.
No one can save you from me. I wish Detonate Grenade had them actually like pull out the grenade, pull the thing, and then like just wait to explode. That would be so much funnier. Look at this little blood fountain coming out the leg. Email from Claire. Hey Claire, just been a little busy. Hey, last race is going down on the highway. Whole city will be watching. Starting line in Charter Hill, overlooking North Oak. Flicking you the cords. Call me when you get there. Meet you in Charter Hill. Even though I got out of it safely, this would be such a traumatic experience. Like being kidnapped like this, waking up in a bathtub. And like that first mission with Sandra Dorset does a great job of like right away kind of showing you how horrible and dangerous Night City can be, you know? Because you find this person to whom it happened, and like having it happen to you just drills that point home even more. Like, oh shit, this can really just happen to anyone. I'm done being nice to these scavengers. Like V kind of just brushes it off, but this would leave a huge mark on you. Because, like, who knows what they did to you while you were unconscious, you know? They already took all my clothes away. Like, who knows? Especially after this whole Woodman business. Ugh. I don't even want to think about it. And, like, he probably just assumes you're dead, so of course he would keep doing the same thing at the same spot. You know, this is his spot. Like, he's just gonna continue trying to get more and more people. Not expecting them to ever come back, but I'm coming back for you, my boy. Hey, man.
Refund.
Oh, holy shit, girl! You good? Hey, after you booted up that bird, you started glitching out and...
Save your breath. You conned me. You knew what you were doing. You want to know what I do, though?
Now hold up, yo. Let's all be chill for a second.
He's transferring the refund. I can tell him to leave and not come back. I'll let you go this time. Oh, you do deserve it.
You've got an hour to get out of Night City and never look back.
Oh, my sweet fucking Jesus! Thank you! I knew you could...
Shut the fuck up. I wasn't finished. If I ever see your face again, I'll gut you and string you up by your insides. Understand? Now start walking.
Cyber Psycho!
It's wild that your only option is to let him go. You can either let him go or tell him to leave this city, but it's like, who knows how many people he just did this to, you know? There might be dozens of people dead and missing because of him. So like, that's awfully lenient to just let him leave. I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know if you deserve to leave the city, my boy. And you might be like, well, maybe he was forced to do it. Like, I don't know. I think there should be consequences for your actions. Sorry, dude, but I'm not as forgiving. Oh shit, it's the police. Let's get out of here. It's actually kind of worse to tell him he can go and then just shoot him in the back while he's escaping. You know, I'm all for second chances. Usually, you know, I've been doing this whole playthrough non-lethal, but man, like, this is beyond horrible. Doing this, conning people, kidnapping them, stealing their implants, and then leaving them to die in a bathtub. Like, come on, man, you can't. Second chances are for things that are a little bit less severe than that.
Oh, hi,
Who?
Cynthia, Pepe's wife?
Right, yes, I remember you.
Remember me?
Uh-huh, I do.
I don't know what you told him, but thanks. Thank you so much.
Oh, and she sent me some money. Nice. I love getting these little updates on past missions. It's so cool. It's so rare that this happens in games. Yeah, maybe I'm being a little harsher on this guy because it happened to me specifically, you know? When it happens to you, it always feels a little more, personal, of course, but... Alright, that's a few less scavengers in Night City, I guess. Not that it's gonna make much of a difference, but... You know, it's a few less. Dream on. Well, well, special favors for politicians. You think you've got any clout here? The Peralezes might seem like decent and down-to-earth folk, not sitting snug in the corpse pockets like the rest. But they're still part of the ruling elite, V. If they gotta step over you to get to the top, they won't hesitate. Don't believe even for a second that they're any different. I mean, based on Jefferson's data entry, he really seems like a decent guy who really wants what's best for the city, but it could all just be pretense, you know? Could all just be his image. What now, V? Gonna help Claire stick it to the corpos who offed her husband? Or are you just hunting for that top spot on the podium? You know what I'd do if it were my call, but it's your hands on the wheel, not mine. You know, Claire's not so bad after all. Kinda feel sorry for her, actually. But like I said, your call. Good luck out there, Turbo. Wait for Bill Jablonski. I'm kind of curious about this quest. I think I'm gonna do that. While we're dealing with killing these scavengers and kind of the moral quandaries of leaving people alive or not, this is right up that alley, right? This guy is like a murderer, I think, and someone wants us to kill him. Should we? Does he really deserve to die? Let's find out. Sit and wait for Bill Jablonski. Alright, hurry up.
Here we
and
are.
wait.
Guess I just gotta wait.
Sometime later. Is he here? Oh, that truck just vanished. Oh, he's right there. Bill Jablonski, I presume?
Huh?
Bill Jablonski.
Did Okada give you the details?
Some, but not all.
Didn't go into a whole lot of detail, no.
Joshua Stevenson. You and me are gonna give that murdering fuck what he deserves. I'll tell you more inside. Get in. You're driving.
Okay. I don't know if I should have accepted that job from Wakako because now I have no choice but to complete it, right? If a fixer gives you a job, you have to do it.
They're supposed to pass down this street. We just sit tight till they show up and follow them. I want to see the light in that motherfucker's eyes go out.
Whoa. Why?
So he can smell his own fear before he dies.
Want him dead? Why, exactly?
That's not your concern.
It really isn't.
Rather
I've just
know
been
what I'm
hired,
getting
but...
into.
Stevenson murdered my wife. They convicted him, put him on death row. But the slime bag found a get-out-of-jail-free card. Over my dead fucking body.
Wait, Stevenson won't be alone? Could have prepared better knowing that.
No one else needs to die today, only him.
Who's his entourage? They gonna be packing?
Ordinary people. Once we scare them, let them know we're serious, they won't lift a finger.
How do you define ordinary?
Corpo rats who got him out of the can. They'd sell their own mothers to save their own skins. Just don't fire at them.
Do you know for sure he's the one that murdered your wife?
Plan sounds half-baked. Honestly, don't like it.
What's that supposed to mean?
First up, don't execute in public. Don't need an audience. Second, they could get away.
You don't get it. I spent my life savings on this.
Ah, that's sad.
That's them. Step on it.
Sorry. Can't you see it's not your fucking turn?
Watch out!
Whoa, car disadvantage there. I'm trying not to hit anyone on the street. I don't want to kill people. We wouldn't want anyone else to die needlessly. Ooh, that was close. Move out the way. Move out the way. Move, dude. Move, you're fine. Just move.
You're useless.
Well, we failed because I was trying not to hit people on the street and then they got away, so fuck, and here I thought I hired a pro. Now a freaking murderer is at large and I had to ditch the city. Neither you or Okada are getting an any out of me. Okada's not gonna be happy with me. Well, I haven't had to do this yet. I think that's my first time like failing a mission. I guess I'm gonna have to reload. Let's try this again.
That's them. Step on it.
Let's try this again.
Stay on him. Don't let him get away.
So am I supposed to get close enough for us to shoot him, or am I just supposed to like follow him? Because this car does not control great. Ooh, that was so close. Man, these guys just don't care. They keep running into people.
Can't lose him.
Like, I'm trying, but I'm not gonna kill someone walking on the sidewalk for this. Like, this person almost died. I want to say you couldn't get a better car, but he already spent all of his savings on this one thing. Just gonna ruin his life to make sure his wife gets revenge. I'd rather get revenge for his late wife.
Stop the damn car! Fuck! Brake, I said!
Why?
Brake. This is it. Let's go. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna fucking kill him! Ed!
Officer Vasquez, he's got police with him. Bill.
Lieutenant Vasquez, NCPD! Stop right there!
Bill.
You're protecting a murderer!
Don't do anything
Drop it or I
stupid.
shoot! Wait! No, stop! Stop the killing! They're here to kill you! It's not their fault. Shoot the girl, and our deal is dead.
Vasquez! Shoot!
Right. Let's just all shoot holes in each other.
What is happening?
Out loud. Fuck! We can't leave her here. ETF vultures will be here any minute.
Fort Wall Studio. Officer Vasquez. Joshua. What is happening?
The fuck are you doing?
They killed him.
NCPD! then stay where you are and get that goddamn semi out of here! We take her with us.
What?
Wait, what?
We've got. Want me to come with you? Somebody.
I need you.
You're out of your fucking mind.
Hey, another word from you and I am Gregor in the studio.
Busted an attempted hit on my
your
guy.
career.
This studio?
Nobody, and I mean nobody, will harm
no
a hair
priors.
on your
We'll
head.
run a deep sweep just to be sure.
I'm just borrowing.
Thanks. I owe you. No patrol car, and stay off the frequencies too.
I really have no idea what's going on.
What the hell is this?
What's your name?
What a fucking mess. Told you to drop it,
First,
dickhead.
can you tell me what the hell's going on?
Fucking
I can explain. Just
We're clear
don't
to go. Boys from the precinct will mop up here.
I need you. It's okay. You don't need to tell me. My name is Joshua Stevenson. And your associate? What was his name?
Y'all really fucking killed him? It's not really any of your business.
Already ID'd him. Bill Jablonski.
Teach us to number our days that we may gain a heart of wisdom.
Wait a sec. You're V. I heard of you.
Can't say the same about you.
We can't take her. Out of the question. She's way too big a threat.
Well, I want to give her a job.
Christ on a stick.
Finally, something that isn't a complete snore fest. Could binge watch this all day if I had some popcorn.
I'm so confused. I don't know what this is about, but my client is dead, so I fucked up this whole mission, really.
Gonna tell me what it is you want from me?
Well, this one time, Rachel is right. We can't stay here. Come with us. You'll find out all you need to know on the way.
Got to object. Strongly.
Noted. But you don't have a vote.
Why is a prisoner deciding over
Got no
a policeman?
fucking idea what this is about. But if you don't go with them, I'm never talking to you again.
What the? I guess I'm curious, but what the fuck?
Move it. We're running late.
Have you ever experienced anything that changed the meaning of existence? Changed your life?
Fuck. The hell possessed me to get in?
12 years ago, I was sentenced to prison for armed robbery. And other sins. I shot and killed several people in cold blood, and it didn't mean
Oh,
anything
good.
to
So
me.
you really are a killer.
But behind bars, you get all the time in the world to think. And I thought to correct the errors of my ways.
Why'd you shoot him?
I was holding a gun. I didn't like the way they looked at me, and I had the power to stop them. I still see their faces just before I... frozen in time. God, give me strength to never forget.
Still don't get why you're telling me this.
I want you to understand what I am about to do.
Spill already. What do you want from me?
Stay with me for the day, and I'll pay you what you were promised to kill me.
Excuse me? With what money?
Not mine. The studio's. And the studio will pay.
Still got no idea what it is you want from me.
Remain by my side and talk to me. That's it.
You don't like Rachel? She's got the gift of the gab, surely.
I'm merely a springboard for her career. A high-value asset. You're the one I want to talk to.
Technically, I'm still supposed to kill you.
No. Still got that contract to kill you. What's to stop me from fulfilling?
Me. One strange twitch, I kill you.
Hey, there's no reason to upset Vasquez. Your fixer will get what they want. I'll make sure of it.
How you figure that?
Trust me. Everyone will be satisfied. I guarantee it.
I really don't know where this is going. I guess he's like a inmate on death row, and they're like filming a documentary about him, like something about the TV, the studio.
I'm gonna stay in the car.
Just till the end of the day.
Short.
Till the end of the day.
I sense anything going wrong. I'm out.
No one will force you to stay.
Is this Ray Chase? Sounds like Noctis. Where the fuck are we? Job complete.
It may be weak, and sometimes it may even give in. But I've learned that deep down
There's a light that never goes out. I love these what the fuck situations. A guy hires you to off some other guy, and then that first guy dies, but then the second guy hires you to go somewhere with him for who the fuck knows what. But hey, it's not like you're short on work. Just don't fuck this one up, okay? I know you want to know how this all plays out. I'm very confused. Joshua Stevenson, imprisoned for armed robbery and first-degree murder. Joshua Stevenson had his 5 seconds of fame upon converting to... Right, I've read this one before. After a series of late-night show appearances and televised debates, some still doubt whether Stevenson's conversion was genuine. I knew that name sounded familiar. And this whole, like, conversion story, too. I've read about him before. But I don't remember, like... I must have heard, like, his story on the news. I don't know what you want from me, though. So...
Zuleika?
You're late.
I found a companion along the way.
Someone from the studio?
Do you remember what you wrote me in your last letter? She is everything you spoke of. V, meet Zuleika.
Hi.
Wouldn't mind knowing what's going on here.
Anyone?
You haven't told her anything?
We just met. There wasn't time.
You really are insane. Mama isn't back yet. We can talk inside until she returns. Come in.
Is he like trying to make amends and like meet the families of the people he killed, like as a show for TV or some shit? I guess that's what's happening. Anaphora of Saint Cyril of Alexandria. We pray and beg for thy mercy, friend of man. Do not sentence us to eternal damnation. Okay, I'm not gonna read all that. It's just all religious unga bungo and like it doesn't mean anything, so...
Please, sit down. Can I offer you anything? A drink?
So I assume this is one of your victims, and now you're meeting with this person. Why? I'm good.
I'm good, thanks.
I don't know why you would ask me to follow him,
In the
though.
name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, one God. Amen.
Zuleika is the sister of the man I killed. She wrote me letters while I was doing time. That is how we two were united. Through forgiveness.
Mean to say you let the man who killed your brother off the hook?
Judge not, and you will not be judged. Condemn not, and you will not be condemned. Forgive, and you will be forgiven. Whether it finds enemies or neighbors, God's love knows no bounds on earth, and neither should ours.
Not buying it. Not at all. You believe in a merciful God, yet he allowed for your brother's murder. Let it happen.
No. I grieved for Reuben. You cannot know how much. I wanted him back. But then God showed me his plan, and I found peace.
The Lord knows I regret killing Reuben, but if not for him, I never would have found the path to God.
Oh, how good for you.
Yep, still not buying it.
I guess then, you don't believe in the Creator.
For all I know, there could be a higher power out there, but nobody's been able to prove it. No one ever will.
Faith is something no one but you can prove.
Zuleika and I
It's very
have
convenient that way.
a running dispute. I was thinking you could help us resolve it.
No. I never agreed to anything like this.
Nah, religious debates, not my thing.
There's nothing to debate. Those BD studio hyenas convinced Joshua to trade one execution for another. His own crucifixion. He wants everyone to experience his agony, feel his pain and suffering.
You want to turn your death into a BD?
Why the brain dance? What's in it for you?
Zuleika transformed me into a child of God. It's time I repaid that debt. I want to bear witness to love's existence, in a manner that all the lost souls on this wretched earth can understand.
Why love?
If unconditional love exists, then so must God. It's time the world was reminded of His divine presence. Think of the millions jacked into their feeds like livestock. The children growing up in gang-infested streets. Do they know love? Think of the joy toys on Jig Jig Street. Coked out corpos in their offices, and murderers who stalk the streets. I want to reach them. I will reach them.
Okay, you were one of these
Think
murderers.
paid killers like you, V. Have you known love? Do you know what it is?
Mother's home.
Oh, I'm sure she loves this.
Joshua Stevenson. We meet again. And who are you?
Mrs. El Amar. I have come to beg you for forgiveness.
You.
Yeah, she's not into it.
My son. That is something I can never forgive.
I truly do regret the pain I have caused you.
Out of my house, now! Just go, please.
Why would I put myself in such an uncomfortable situation?
Had enough of this, Josh.
Wait.
Nope, count me out.
You killed my child! My Ruby.
Mrs. El Amar, please!
Just go, please.
That's another quest failed. I mean, I did want to see how it was all gonna end. I didn't know this was gonna end the quest. I feel like it should kind of tell you.
My Ruben.
It's really not my place to say anything.
Just go.
Yeah. Ah, shit, now I have to reload again so I can see where this is going. I will say, even though I'm not a religious person myself, I think it's interesting to have this in the game. I think it has its place. You know, religion is a big part of the human experience, whether you are a religious person or not. Like, that's just, you can't deny it. It's a big part of
Zuleika.
humanity's history.
You're
And so it's interesting to explore it in a sci-fi cyberpunk context for sure.
Wouldn't mind knowing what's going on.
I was gonna say all the same answers. And I love Johnny showing up here kind of to bring your attention to this. If somehow you missed it.
It's true, but he deeply regrets them and he seeks redemption.
See, he's on TV.
Early, what's next for you after this? St. Lawrence burned alive on a spit?
There she is.
Sebastian stabbed to death by children?
That depends on the success of this project. We're always eager to make sequels.
Oh, I just hope we have enough convicts to go around. Thank you, Rachel, and until next time.
I guess that must be where I heard about him. Because I must have watched this show.
Please, sit down. Can I offer you anything? A drink?
Look at that little family picture. They're not just religious, they're very religious. Like there's crosses everywhere. There's like a Jesus there. I'm good, thanks.
I'm good, thanks.
In the name... Joshua Stevenson.
My name is V.
Go. You are not welcome here.
Mrs. El Amar, I have come to beg you for forgiveness.
You...
We should leave. Really.
Please, Mrs. El Amar.
You can't force someone to forgive you.
It's okay. Just go. You took my Reuben from me. My child. My son.
Let's go back to the car.
Yeah, let's.
Just go.
There's really nothing I can say. So I guess the police is watching over him while they're also filming a show. Like they want to make a BD from his execution to act as like some kind of religious inspiration. I think it's good to have because some people might want to make a V that's religious, you know.
To Gloria, and I explained everything.
I mean, what's there to explain?
I thought she'd find it in her heart to forgive me.
Time to grab a bite to eat.
Where are we gonna eat?
Who could blame her? It's not easy to forgive your son's murderer.
Stevenson, we all knew how that would end.
If you forgive anyone their sins, they are forgiven. If you do not forgive them, they are not forgiven.
Really aim to spin a virtue of your
crucifixion? Really? Is that how they execute people?
Really.
You'll be kicking up a shitstorm.
Haters gonna hate.
It is
amazing
something
answer.
I must do. For if this won't shake the world to its core and wake us from our collective nightmare, then nothing will.
Weird idea. I guess it's not that surprising for Night City, but I love that you can just be like, so where are we eating? Can we stop by McDonald's? Like, I really don't know where all this is going, but...
Take Stevenson inside, grab us all a table. Need a word with our stowaway here.
Are we getting some drive-through?
Wait up a sec, I want to talk. So, what do you think about our next big BD star?
Joshua needs psychiatric care. He's a true believer. Seems like a nice guy. Can't make up my mind about him.
Time's Eddie's, V.
I do believe someone could be a murderer and then like repent themselves and like redeem themselves or like regret it and want to, you know. I do believe in that. But the way he was talking, he just killed like a lot of people. Like it seems like he was kind of crazy. Like he said he murdered multiple people in cold blood, so I don't know how much you can really... Like one person maybe you can understand it, but like after multiple murders, I don't know, I think maybe you're just out of your mind. And like his whole redemption seems more centered around the religious aspect than it is about any real moral change that he might have gone through. Like it just seems like a... It seems more like fanaticism. It doesn't really feel genuine that much because you can't, you know, you can't force people to forgive you, things like that. You know, forgiveness is something that others do, but you can't force it. And he sure seems like a true believer, but I don't know. I don't necessarily think he's like insane. And I don't know if maybe the whole Christian thing is just not a pretense. It could just be he's faking it, but faking it for what? Like, they're not going to execute him because of that. It really sucks that this whole mission started from a guy that like paid us to kill him, and he just gets killed just like that, no ceremony, nothing.
What are you waiting for?
And then we just get into this guy's car and switch to this other quest. It's very strange. I wouldn't say he's a nice guy. I guess I don't know.
Honestly, can't rightly make up my mind about him.
Let me help you out. Stevenson's a very disturbed man whose obsession with guilt is driving him to the brink of insanity.
If he's as crazy as you say, why is he so important to you?
Because Stevenson's got a little something that's in short supply, but in very high demand. That little something's called authenticity. And that brain composed entirely of cat shit at this point. He truly believes what he says.
Are you sure about that? I think you might be underestimating him. Ah, the perfect actor. I don't like either of these answers. Underestimating him how? Like, what does that mean? This is one small problem with this game. Not really a problem, but like just a little something that kind of bothers me is RPGs where you can choose your reply, but then the line is completely different from what you're gonna say. You know, we saw it earlier in the mission with Jackie at Compeki Plaza, where like you get this answer and then you say something completely different, and then you go like, oh shit, that's not what I wanted to say. I know they can't always show you the exact line you're gonna say. Like they have to kind of like summarize it, or like, but they just change the words and like it.
What are you waiting for?
I don't really think he's being authentic. I think he might be faking it, to be honest. I don't know.
Think he might be more self-possessed than you think.
Look, you're no shrink and neither am I. We're both just out to get paid. Stevenson could be a fat old fucking gold vein for our studio.
And that's my concern because...
You're fucking with his mind, asking probing questions. You're making him doubt, and most importantly, jeopardizing my investment.
Am I? I didn't really ask him anything.
So I'm prepared to pay you double what he's promised you to quietly walk away.
Don't do it, V.
Johnny just wants to see this through to the end. Like, that's all he really cares about.
My answer's no.
Why do I think you don't understand what I'm offering you?
Understand just fine.
I don't care about money, that's
Let's
the
go
thing.
Inside.
I'm not like you, I don't care only about money. I care about...
Not bad for a petty merc off the streets.
Corpo cunts like that annoy the fuck out of me. They do. Dashra deserves our support. So what do you think is happening, Johnny?
Grown curious how this'll all end.
In pain and profit, that's how. One's sacred, the other's insane. Though who knows if they aren't congruous concepts.
Why does he have little scissors on his elbow? That always bothered me.
And I've been surprised before.
Every time I look at Johnny in these cutscenes, all I can focus on is these damn little scissors on his elbow. It really bothers me. Where the fuck is this whole thing going? There is a light that never goes out.
I've seen every kind of dirtbag in this city. This Jesus shit ain't fooling me. You even think about making a break for it, your ass is going down.
Nobody's paying you to open your mouth, Vasquez.
What you eating there, little steak and fries?
Got a tough customer with that Vasquez, even for a badge.
He is set in his ways, like so many men.
Vasquez. He blew inside and out.
Might as well have been born with a badge.
Must have some solid dirt on him then.
And the studio majority stakeholder's a corp. Unlike you, Vasquez would clearly mind having enemies in high places.
Yeah, the corpse can just tell police what to do, which is just not good.
This brain dance. I'm curious. Tell me more.
Title's the passion. We're speaking to the LCD, of course. And it's gonna revolutionize BD.
How so?
Well, Stevenson's furlough is only so long. We can only scroll the last bit with him. But We'll fill in the run-up to the finale with BD doubles and Nemo Bank assets. It'll feel like Stevenson, though.
How is that even possible?
Give me a break. We're part of EBM. Infinite investment in tech. A couple of years and we won't be using actors anymore. I dream of the day.
I'm surprised they still are.
Sounds like you don't even need him now.
The son of man's agony. You can't weave it strictly out of digital threads just yet.
Can we please stop talking about fate? I mean, this whole thing is about fate.
And you? Got any say in all this?
We forced the writers to go with the Christian gospel according to Luke. They'd originally opted for John.
Guess that's important for...
John's version is crude and over the top. The Gospel of Luke speaks more to my sensibility.
Besides, I'm all about the Gospel of Luke.
Luke's Christ is prepared for what awaits him. I want the world to understand that. Feel it.
Sounds like an actor who wants to really become the role. So what are you trying to convey to the world? Is this just a regular client, or like he's sitting a little close? Everyone just eating the same damn meal. Steak and fries. Steak and fries for everyone. I guess it's the place specialty. You know you're eating worms, right?
So what is it you want to convey exactly?
That Christ was merciful and continues to die for the world's sins.
Chatter's pointless. That's enough. Stevenson can't be distracted. He has to focus now.
What do you do to relax, Rachel? I don't really like her. She's just all about the money. That's all she cares about.
Relax, Rachel.
Yes, why? I don't know anything about you. How do you spend your leisure time? What do you do to unwind?
None of your fucking business.
I mean it as a serious question.
And so did she?
I meditate.
Didn't take you for a one with a spiritual side.
Didn't take you for one with a spiritual side. You being, well, you.
Know what your problem is, all of you? You refuse to understand that spirituality can only ever be personal.
I agree.
And why the fuck are you here anyway? For the free meal?
I don't know. I don't really know why I'm here.
Ugh, all this talk about grace and salvation and transformation. I could puke. Take it from a beady producer? Religion's an elaborate lie. All of them.
But
I kind of agree.
No, we're done for the day. Finish your meal. We'll put you up at the studio. And you, get lost. I'll get your fee soon.
Goodbye, V. I am truly glad to have met you.
And you didn't eat any of that. Can I finish your meal? So that's it? You're just gonna leave?
Really well played.
What do you make of it?
Guy just might be the biggest nut job I've ever...
Sorry, this is just too funny. Like Johnny just sitting next to a plate of steak. I need to take a picture of that.
...seen, but it's still corporate exploitation.
So you're still So you're still against it. Cynical, just plain feel bad for him. I don't. Doesn't matter long as it's made him a better man.
Let's get out of here.
Don't even feel sorry for him. I don't really.
Don't even feel sorry for him. In the least.
We could talk in circles, but who cares what we think? What would it change? Corpse will continue to grow rich off his type, and the masses will live on in their pipe dreams.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hang on, where's Rebel Johnny? You seem to have lost him.
Well, I found him. He's inside that guy. He's the real rebel.
How is he a rebel?
Which is it, Nutjob or Messiah?
He's fucked in the head. The world's fucked in the head. And you're fucked in the head because my fucked up head is inside it. Guess if you want to save the world, that's the first step. Get fucked in the head.
What do you think? God exists?
Fuck. Kill me, please.
Come on, serious question.
I'm just curious.
What? Why? So you flatlined, then got your beat back. Don't tell me that's left you wondering if a construct can be saved.
Is a constructed soul? Who knows at this point?
You're gonna tell me you don't think about being a digital psyche? Possible consequences thereof.
Yeah, I'm so interested to know what you think about that.
Are you already dead? Or alive till the last existing
These are the good questions.
I mean, like, am I gonna ascend to Digi Heaven?
Descent to Digi-Hell's more likely. Yeah. There is life after death. Does Silverhand already live in the afterlife? Meaning I'm talking to his animated epitaph?
I don't give it an ounce of thought.
Really?
Surprise. To me, I'm just that. Me. No netherworld, no happy.
So you don't think about it at all?
Just duped digital psychics.
Johnny said no thought, head empty. Am I gonna compare myself to Jesus?
Truth is, I died and rose again. Plain and simple.
So what was that? A miracle? What's it making? Messiah, a phoenix, or a factory-restored early model archer?
I have no fucking idea what it was, and neither do you.
Tell you exactly what brought you back. A clever bit of corpo tech. If there's a true Messiah among us, I'll tell you who it is. Saburo Arasaka.
One you'd summarily execute if you ran into him.
See, that's why I'm me and you're you. You drop to your knees before the gods. I drop them, pop them right between the eyes.
I wouldn't say I dropped to my knees.
Weird as fuck today.
Really weird day.
Just kind of unreal. But reality beckons. Come on, we got places to trash.
Really weird quest. And like, it seems like it didn't really have any ending, really. Maybe we'll hear about it later. It's just so funny. He's just sitting there with his little steak. This picture. I don't know why that's so funny to me. It's just fucking Keanu Reeves sitting with a fucking steak. This is just a really funny image. Just pondering my steak. That's really funny. Look away. Oh, he's still there. They want to give you plenty of chances if you want to take pictures. It's really funny. Interesting quest. Interesting quest for sure. Like, it doesn't have a real ending, at least not so far. Maybe later in the game we'll see an update, like he will have gone through that BD thing, the crucifixion. Also, why a crucifixion? Like, is that how they execute murderers in the future? Is that just specific to him because, like, can you just ask how you want to go? They asked him and that's how he's gonna go? Or is it just because the corpos are, like, paying for this whole thing? Very strange. Like, I do like that religion is being addressed in this world. Even the concept of souls. Like, this whole conversation we just had with Johnny, I was talking about that, like, 1 or 2 episodes ago. Like, what does Johnny think about being an engram? Like, because you have to think he has his full brain power, his full personality and, like, memories and thoughts. But he's just a virtual intelligence in someone else's brain. Like, how would he feel about it? And the answer is he doesn't feel anything. He doesn't think about it. At least he claims he doesn't. Is he saying the truth? Who knows? But it's very interesting nonetheless. And yeah, again, I'm not a religious person, but religion is a huge part of mankind. In a world like this where the line between technology and just spirituality are always like touching, you know, you need to address these things. Like, and like some people playing this game will be religious, will believe in hey Judy, will believe in the afterlife, will believe in Christ or some other kind of religion. And I could see some people wanting to roleplay as a Christian V, you know, and it's cool if the option is there for them. The game asks you the question, do you believe in God? And then your V can be like, yes, I do. Or you can be like, no. Or you can be kind of like agnostic, be like, there might be a higher power, but like, I don't really know. I think it's cool that this is in the game, even though like this quest is a really strange way to approach it, but you know, this is a strange world, so. Hey V, wanted to thank you again, you know, for helping me with clouds. Don't want to think about what could have happened if you hadn't been there. Anywho, I think I got something that might help us. Can't go into deets yet, but I'll holler at you in a couple of days. So, and have a fabulous day. Okay. Thanks. Weird. Talking about a revolution. Keep busy while you wait for Judy's call. There's no such thing as a free lunch, V. If someone invites you to a chowdown, someone's gonna pay. Who knows? Maybe the bad guys will settle up. Answer for all the bad shit they've done. But you know what I think? I think you're the one who's paying. And that check's well on its way. Well, that quest did not at all go in the direction I thought it was gonna go. I thought it was gonna be like, we're supposed to kill this guy, but then we investigate, we find out that maybe he actually didn't kill the wife, and then we have to convince the person to like give up on their plan for revenge. That's kind of how I thought it was gonna go, but clearly I was wrong. We could do the race, finish up the Claire quest. The beast in me, the big race. Let's do it. This game is just so good, man, and this world is so fascinating. Like, there's so much stories. There's so many stories you could tell in this world, like infinite amount of them, and I would love to see more. I think it just recently got confirmed that the sequel to Cyberpunk 2077 just went into pre-production, so it's confirmed. We're getting a sequel probably in like 10 years time. It's probably going to be a long time before we actually get to play it, but I'm really excited. I can't wait to play some more in this world, and like, I cannot wait to play some more and to experience more of this world and more of this, maybe some of these characters. I don't know if the characters are going to be coming back or... oh, I have to call Claire.
Claire, hey.
Finals upon us, V. Big day's here.
Sure is. Want to meet up? I'm already here.
Yep, but listen. This will be highway drive, so we'll want a machine that runs on lightning. Your choice. Your rig or my beast?
I mean, because this is the final race, I kind of wanted to go with Beast. Because, you know, it's your car, it's your whole thing. But my car was much better last time. Like, it's much faster. It turns much easier. But, you know, it's your beast, it's your race, this is all your thing, and it's to honor your late husband, so let's just go with yours.
Beast's my choice. What do you say?
We won't be sorry.
We meeting at the starting line?
That's right. Wait for me there.
Alright. Maybe I'll regret this. Maybe I should have used my own car, but... You know, this is your whole thing, so let's go with yours.
Yeah, okay. Alright. What I really need is Otto. No. I have cumin and chili. Yeah,
You're done, Samson.
Get away from me, you whack.
Uh-oh, it's happening.
No remorse? Not a bit?
None whatsoever.
What's going on here?
Samson?
Expert thinks I'm gonna let him go.
You're dead. You hear me?
This your new driver? I'd get out while I could if I were you. Claire can't seem to keep her partners alive for long.
You motherfucker!
Truth is, Dean was as shit a husband as he was a driver. Head swelled lots larger than he could manage, and he paid for it. Face the facts. I didn't kill him. His ego did.
You're a waste of organic matter, Samson. You're corpo trash. Got a dozen bullets with your name on them.
Fuck off.
Claire, enough. Come on.
Not to worry, sugar.
Do something for me, V?
Yeah?
Come in close on his tail and stay there.
Bring some friends. We'll celebrate.
If you win today, we gonna take you straight.
I mean, it does seem like he has no regrets at all, and like, it sounds pretty... Like, it sounds pretty intentional that he killed him, because he has no regrets at all. Oh, we've got some people who believe in us. That's nice. Thank you, you're my biggest fan. Sierra Riley? I don't know if I should encourage her to kill him or not. I don't even know if I'm gonna have a choice, really. Last time I told her, you know, if it happens in the race, it's out of my hands, but I don't want, like, specifically kill him. Alright.
folks. Get to your rigs. Time to crunch some steel and bash some heads. Everyone ready? 3, 2, 1. Move your ass! Move, goddammit!
Sharp bend coming.
Hold on!
After me.
Look, I'm in first place, and that's what I'm gonna focus on. I lost a little plushie at the front of the car. I should have used my old car. It's probably much faster than these. Okay, you know what? Oh, I can't use quick axe on this one. I'm surprised it worked in the other races, to be honest. Like, it feels like it should be kind of illegal. Okay, we've got 33 checkpoints. Claire, I don't know what to feel. I don't think she's gonna feel better after killing him, but who knows. Ah, you motherfucker.
Get on his butt.
Ooh, taking a lot of damage here. I might die. God dang it. He's just pushing me. I don't have time for you. The fact we're having a race on the highway, like, this is not a good idea. This can be saved. Alright, we're ahead, we're ahead. Finishing the race is optional. The quest is to stay close to Samson. That's wild. But he's driving, right? He's not the gunner. Watch out, Claire. If you want to kill him, you're gonna have to shoot better than that, Claire. He's pretty good. He's really... Whoa! Sorry, Claire. I told you.
What the fuck did you just do?
I told you it was about the race.
Fuck me. This isn't happening.
Sorry, but I told you I was in this for the race, not to kill someone. I think she's gonna be mad at me.
What the fuck did you just do?
I told
finished
you.
the race.
That was my one chance. Don't you get it? Stop getting out. No offense, but I need to be alone. Walk this off, okay?
Of course.
Look, I told you. I told you when we talked last time, I was finishing the race. That was my priority.
You satisfied? Was it worth it?
Yeah, we won.
Not what I was racing for.
Saved your ass.
Hey, eyes on me?
I don't really like any of these.
This is your hunt for vengeance, not mine. Enlisted me to race, not to kill in cold blood.
Fuck the race! He killed my husband! The only man I ever loved!
I know.
The only man who ever loved me. Justice. You took that away from me. I'm out of here.
Beast in me complete. I'm hoping that maybe with time she's going to like come to accept it and forgive me, and I don't know. I don't know if I did the right thing. Like, part of me did want to give her vengeance because it's true, he killed her husband, and like it sounds like he has no fucking regrets either. So maybe I should have killed him, but I don't know. Then you're not any better than him, you know? It's complicated. I guess I made my choice. I guess I have time for like one more quest. Let's go see what the Peralezes want. You know, a lot of people were telling me that I should max out some of my stats to level 20 to get the last skills, but like none of them really, like none of these skills really talks to me that much. It's all like weapon things and like more damage with blaze, like exceeding your cyber capacity. I guess is cool, but you know, hip firing does not consume stamina. It's all stuff that doesn't really affect me. Like there's nothing really about stealth or anything like that. So I don't think I'm going to put points all the way to level 20. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what I want to put points in. What happens if I call her? She does not want to talk to me. Understandable.
We're upstairs.
Thanks.
I don't know if this is still going to be about the mayor, if it's like something else maybe, unrelated. Safe area.
It's good to see you again.
Something happened?
Come on. Jeff will explain everything. He's just about done prepping for the debate. I've rescheduled all his meetings out of the office today. The office meaning here, so nobody will bother us.
Mike,
bother
we're
us
talking
at
about
doing
the
what,
cornerstone of my platform.
You'll
I'm not
know in
doing
a
a
minute.
U-turn just because Night Court. No, I'm not sucking anyone's dick just so they can fuck me in the ass! Look, I gotta go. Make the amendments, we'll powwow later. V, glad you could make it.
Jefferson.
Grab a seat, please. I'll explain why I asked you to come over.
Yes.
Hey, it's Rachel. The Passion Project.
Shall we?
BD.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, I
What's
gotta
up?
take this call.
We've got a crisis on our hands. Could really use your help. Stevenson's had a breakdown. Nothing any shrink can do about it.
Is
Can you
everything
come
all
here
right?
to the studio just to talk to him?
I guess.
Fine, sure. On my way.
I mean, not now, but
Thanks,
makes
We
me...
shouldn't delay too long.
Sorry, guys, I just had a phone call, but I'm all with you.
We've had a break-in. Not the usual kind.
A break-in?
So unusual how?
A couple of days back, dead of night, something wakes me. A noise. I grab my pistol and come out of the bedroom. See a stranger. He looks like he's about to reach for it, so I pull the trigger.
Nail him?
No idea. My head started spinning and I passed out. No trace of him the morning after. I'd like
That's
you to
weird.
find him. Find out what he wanted.
Why me, of all people? Wouldn't rather have a detective look into it?
Prefer to use tried and tested contacts.
Can't blame you.
Former mayor's death? You unraveled that mystery. I trust you'll be able to crack this one as well.
I feel a bit more comfortable with this one than like meddling with political stuff, but... So someone maybe came in here to assassinate you, but then what, they had second
We
thoughts?
shouldn't delay too long.
Look at this perfect little couple, like with their matching outfits.
Notify the badges yet?
We don't want any buzz around this. No attention, whatever.
So you didn't tell the cops?
You know. NCPD's full of people who like the occasional stray eddy.
If we reported a break-in, the media descend on us like a swarm of locusts.
No badges. Gotcha.
Of course, we notified SSI about the incident. Our private security.
I need to ask all of these. Anything missing? Where did you come to?
Intruder, take anything? Break anything?
Nothing missing.
I haven't noticed any damage either. Jeff must have scared him off before he could do anything.
But how did he get inside?
Security look into this? Say anything?
This is where things get a little weird.
They claim there's no sign of a break-in or of a shot being fired.
Security cams didn't record anything. Guard outside didn't see or hear anything.
They suggested Jeff must have had a bad dream.
Convenient answer.
Is that possible?
Liz gave security the day off so I could call you in.
Huh. Why is this one blue now? Is it possible that maybe it was just like some kind of hack? Like it was in your brain,
Shall
but
we?
it didn't actually, like no one was here physically?
Security look into this? Say anything?
This is where things...
Okay, I don't know why it was blue.
What did the intruder look like?
I can't remember much. It was dark. He was wearing some sort of mask. Or was it an implant? Couldn't really get a good look at him.
Elizabeth didn't see him either?
I slept through the whole thing. Election season takes its toll on you.
Wait, you slept through a gunshot?
Said you passed out?
That's right. Just after I fired.
What then?
That's all very
Nothing.
strange.
I woke up in bed the next morning. Killer headache.
It has to be you just got hacked.
Any idea how you made it back to your bed?
Nope. None. Elizabeth's at a loss too.
This security outfit, SSI. Who are they?
Been on the market the last 15 years. They have clients across the city. If memory serves, they came recommended. An acquaintance. You think SSI might be behind this?
Could also be somebody behind SSI. I mean, we don't know yet, but they could be.
V?
I don't know yet.
No clue yet. Anyone besides SSI come to mind readily?
Could be the same people who were behind Mayor Ryan's murder.
Or Weldon Holt, Jeff's opponent in the race. The polls have him trailing Jeff.
But it could be anyone, really.
Jeff has many enemies, a lot of them powerful. We could sit here naming names all day.
I see.
That's why I called you, V. I need you to find out what the hell's going on.
Putting a whole lot of trust in me despite, like, I've only done one thing for them, but already they trust me. Because they can recognize quality when they see it.
Too long. Anything else you want to tell me? Or think maybe you should?
Nope, that about covered it. Liz?
It seems like everything. It's unlikely we'll learn anything anyway.
Honey, please. I'm sure Veal turned something up. So, you got all you need for now?
Okay.
Wouldn't mind taking a look around the apartment.
Of course. Liz can give you the tour. Gotta run to a meeting. As soon as you learn anything, let me know.
I would have preferred a handshake to you putting your hand on my shoulder. That's kind of strange, but alright.
Come on. Let me show you around.
Right behind you.
We can start where Jeff spotted our uninvited guest.
Sure. Man, you guys have quite the
I have to
view.
admit, sometimes I get fed up with all of this.
Politics?
So far, we've managed to effectively turn down offers to work with Night Corp, Biotechnica, Arasaka.
So far, you say?
If Jeff can get elected without owing anybody, favors or otherwise, that'd be the real victory.
That's your real goal, right? Is to
Jeff's
do this
office,
without the corpse.
Control room, storage, and flea market crammed into one.
Can you turn on the lights?
This is where Jeff saw our intruder.
And fired at him here.
Right after walking out of the bedroom. At least that's how he remembers it.
Is there like a bullet hole somewhere? Well, what do you know? This corpo slut from the Crucifixion BD wants you to come back to give her star a pep talk, massage his fucking shoulders and whatnot. Normally I'd tell you to drop it, find something more fun to do, but I don't know, seems like this Jesus freak could really use your help.
Bloodstains. Not quite scrubbed clean. Where's the blood from? It yours?
I'm 100% sure it's not ours. Maybe the intruders?
Probably.
NH40H solution, 30% less use within 24 hours. Cleaning solvents detected. Okay, because they like cleaned it out? You weren't gonna tell me there was blood here? Let me look around.
Fresh fruit. Tasty, by the looks of it.
They deliver it to us. It's included in the rent.
There's some weird chem stuff in here. Enhanced food?
It's smart food. It's enhanced for improved mental performance. I don't know if it really works, but people believe it. Other than that, it isn't half bad.
Fresh fruit for rotting vegetables.
Grown naturally from an organic or hydroponic source. Elevated levels of acetylcholine, GABA. Improved cognitive function and capacity to learn. Accelerated synapse formation. Is this his hat on TV? Trillions.
The catastrophic city of opportunity bill passed 99 to 1 against. I was that one voice of dissent. Do I need to show you what'll happen to this bill if you, the people of Night City, choose me as your mayor? My name is Jefferson Peralezes, and I approve this message.
What a coincidence that this would play right now. What you slut is what you got. The girl brushed a violet lock of hair from her forehead and winked at the man with a silver tattoo standing on the opposite side of the room, sending him the studied smile of a charming ditz. At this moment, Lucy Murray was the fluff-brained daughter of Cosmotech CEO, known for her love of hot pink cars and an IQ that matched her shoe size. Okay. She couldn't afford to slip out of character, not if she wanted to finish the job. Hey, she called out in a thin, patty voice with a note of vocal fry. So glad you came by. Ever since Daddy bought me this cafe for my B-day, almost no one comes here anymore. She had him. Hook, line, and sinker. He turned to look at her, some exaggerated yet flirtatious pity in his expression, then started over toward the counter. Lucy executed a quick scan to identify the organic parts of his body and prepared the hypodermic needle containing the sleeping agent. She took 3 steps in the tattooed man's direction and, as she's done dozens of times before, pretended to stumble. Of course, he caught her as she fell into his chest. Then, in a blur, Lucy injected the needle into an exposed patch of organic tissue. No gasps of surprise, no shouts, not a single peep as he slumped to the floor. Lucy smiled again, this time in triumph. I have him, Peter, she hollered toward the back room, dropping her sugary Valley Girl tone. Is the deck ready? Without waiting for an answer, she grabbed her pair of Cosmoglass and launched the neural data retrieval program. Lucy Murray was gone. The violet-haired woman now spoke as the elusive netrunner known as Bubblegum, the best-paid data thief in Night City. Yet in a moment she would become someone new altogether. She would become the man with the silver tattoo. Bubblegum loved her job. Breaking into people's memories was like riding an extreme brain-dense emo high. She felt as their foreign limbs became her own. She absorbed their thoughts, views, and mannerisms. It was no different this time. The tattooed man's mind began to take root, pushing out the last remnants of Lucy Murray. His name was Mark Collins, and he was walking along a derelict metro tunnel. A stale mustiness hung in the air. Mark Collins hates that smell. Guessing she'll pop in somewhere around here, he thought. Listen, damned if I know how your neural system works, so I'll just say this out loud, he muttered, as if to himself. I know you're crawling into my mind about now. The job comes from us. This was the only safe way to contact you. In a minute, we'll be right below Cosmotech. I'll show you what your father is keeping locked up in basement. Huh. This is giving like Inception vibes a bit.
This was my den before the campaign. A place to focus, relax.
Doesn't look it anymore.
Security had to set up somewhere. One of the many small sacrifices I've had to make. This was the first, but it won't be the last.
Do you mind if I jack in? I guess I just... Oh. Can you log into that for me, or... Would she mind if I did that? I mean, if you're gonna hire me to investigate this, I need access to all of your security footage and stuff like that. Shit. Alright, let's see. Local network. Door closed. Open. Surveillance system. Bunch of files deleted. That's strange. Maintenance procedures from Wallace, Chief of Security. Peralezes Family Security. To all teams, we're coming up to our scheduled maintenance works. You know the drill, only one necessary agent will remain on site. In the meantime, the security system will be switched off and scrubbed clean. Mercenary on site. To all teams, despite making my reservations known, Target Alpha has decided to contact a mercenary to look into a political matter. Though Alpha's worries might be justified, an outsider on site raises serious concerns. If you encounter the mercenary in question, do not talk to them unless otherwise instructed. Regardless, carry on with your duties in accordance with standard procedure. Interesting. Welcome on board. Sometimes it seems like the emails start from the beginning and then go to the bottom, like this one, because it says urgent accident and then urgent accident. But in the Judy emails from earlier at Clouds, it started from the bottom and then went up, so... From Wallace to new recruits, welcome to the team and congratulations on your newest assignment. You have no doubt already been informed about the work we do here, but I'd like to take a moment to remind you how vital our responsibilities are. Our priority is to protect our main targets. Due to their VIP status, they are to be considered in constant danger. Not only the most obvious kinds, but also with regard to privacy and emotional stability. You are all required to immediately report any behavioral anomalies from the VIPs on and off site. Do not wait for your partner to do it. I think we'd all prefer slightly more paperwork over a full Class 6 anomaly. Urgent accident. We have an urgent situation on the main site. There was a behavioral anomaly during maintenance works, and a blue agent was injured by target Alpha. Alpha is secure, but Blue is in critical condition. I'm requesting emergency access to Sector 0 in order to retrieve medical supplies. If Alpha is Peralezes, and they say a blue agent was injured, then it would mean the person that was shot at was one of the security officers, but wouldn't you already know this?
It looks like SSI's employees knew about the break-in.
I cannot grant remote access to Sector 0, but the access code to the main room is 6709. You can remotely control access to Sector 0 from this terminal. I've informed management of the situation. A Black Echelon rescue team is already on its way. 6709. 6709, 6709, okay. Pepe Nayaro, thanks again. Maybe I don't know everything about Cynthia, but I know she loves me. Fuck everything else, right? Sure. So they know about the break-in. Just trying to understand the layout of this apartment. A lot of stairs. It's a little confusing to navigate.
Vote for Peralezes.
We're paying the staffers and for the campaign out of pocket. And we keep all the campaign stuff here. It's cheaper that way.
Paper glossy, facial recognition, Jefferson Peralezes, campaign poster.
Tight bites. You and Jeff must be putting in serious overtime.
Elections. You don't even have time to think about food, so you just order whatever's quickest. But yes, it's true, Jeff hasn't eaten anything else recently.
I figured you guys had enough money to have like a private chef or something. Takeout. Scop. Dangerously high levels of carbohydrates, fats, and sodium. Sluggishness, restlessness. Ugh. Whose computer is this?
This is Jeff's personal machine. I doubt you'll find anything on it relating to the break-in.
Okay, this is the commercial we just saw on TV. New campaign ad from Jefferson to Leah Patel. You know what, Leah? I hate this commercial. I really do. A gun? Shooting a stack of legislation? Doesn't get cruder than this. What happened to running a campaign based on dignity, on giving my voters the respect they deserve? It did seem like a weird commercial for him, so I'm not surprised that, like, it's not his idea. Jeff, with all due respect to you and your voters, these commercials are wedged between Watson Whore and guns and horses. Your commercials need to communicate with voters in a language they understand. That's also true. Like, this is Night City after all, so... Mr. Peralezes, your wife has informed my employees that you intend to hire a mercenary in regard to the dubious circumstances surrounding Mayor Ryan's untimely death. I understand your concern, but I can assure you it is best to leave the matter to the police. Should you have reservations as to the police's integrity, then please consider allowing my people to look into it. On behalf of my team, I can assure total and complete discretion. We still don't know who recommended me to the Peralezes either. They just said you came highly recommended by someone. Debates, important concern. From Eric Boucher to Jefferson Peralezes. Hey Jefferson, I'll need you to toss a glance at some of the key aspects of the program. In particular, my suggestions concerning their anti-corporate stance. I feel like we haven't been on the same page about certain things recently. Eric, your tactfulness can sometimes be seriously annoying. As your chief advisor, I feel obliged to tell you this, Jeff. I know how important the public's perception of you is, but if you continue to antagonize the corps, you'll be depriving this campaign of sources of potential funding and leaving us vulnerable to attacks by much more powerful actors. Don't make matters worse, Jeff, please. Yeah, his whole like anti-corporation stance in Night City, it's very courageous, but like I can't see it ending well. Like they have so much power. It's a question of sincerity, Eric, of staying true to one's ideals, not about pandering to the public. Besides, do you think I'm some kind of amateur? I know where the limits lie and the corps know it too. I know how the game is played. Set your mind at ease. Good night. Fair enough. It's just that lately you've been acting a little bit unpredictable. Don't get me wrong. I know it's a position that's taken us a long way. I'm just worried you'll cross the line at some point. Anyway, remember to get a good night's sleep. You'll need a clear head. What happened? Jeff, could you explain to me why Leah's still here? I thought we let her go. Did something change? I don't follow. What are you talking about? Well, she's just here like nothing happened. She sent me a new ad today that apparently you approved. Am I going crazy or something? Eric, what the hell are you on about? Who told you to fire her? Because it most definitely wasn't me. If you've got something against her, then speak up. As far as I'm concerned, Leah stays. Not like she was going anywhere to begin with. Pull yourself together, Eric. Okay, I must be imagining things. Forget I brought it up. There's some weird shit going on here. Like someone must be hacking into their brain or like... I don't know, like... I would believe anything in this world. Some more takeout here. That's not takeout, that's... Oh, I guess it is food. It's got Harry Disco Elysium on it. Picture. With his car. Oh, you guys have a daughter? There's the mayor.
Seems a happy fam. That your daughter?
Sachi.
Sachi.
Oh, we miss her. Her studies took her abroad.
Huh, where to?
Europe. An excellent school.
That's vague.
She'll get a good education. I know it's an ocean away, but with Jeff running for mayor,
Yeah,
it's just safer this way.
true. I can understand that. Do you guys mind if I look through your... Oh, I can't look through the camera. Okay. Man, this apartment is fucking huge.
Department of Law at Asukaga Berkeley. Classy. You
Both
and Jeff
of them.
graduate from the same school? Must have been expensive.
We were lucky. On full scholarships, funded by the Knight Foundation. A charity founded by Richard Knight's widow. They helped a lot of underprivileged kids with ambitions.
Interesting. Yet another computer. Dad's campaign. Oh, this is their daughter's computer? From Elizabeth to Zashi. Honey, I really appreciate how much you want to help during your academic break, but I think it's best if you stay where you are for now. Everything here is under control. You should spend this time focusing on yourself. Take advantage of everything Europe has to offer. With a typo. Love, Mom. You know, just Europe. Not gonna say which country she's in. I get it. This is about me becoming a target if I get involved in the campaign. I heard Ryan died of a heart attack. I'm not a gunk. I know that NC mayors have a habit of leaving their jobs in a coffin. It's fine. Don't worry. Just watch out for yourselves, alright? And do what your security tells you. Help with a private matter. To Judy. Dear Miss Alvarez, I'm writing to you on behalf of Jeff. There is a sensitive matter for which we could really use your skills and expertise. Is Judy the one who recommended me? Full disclosure, I'm hoping that you'll return the favor Jeff once did for the mocks. Can we count on you? I'm not sure if I can right now. She's a little busy with Evelyn at the time. Can I ask what this is about? It's about a certain brain dance. I'll be honest, the matter is of a highly delicate nature and discretion as much as professional analysis is paramount to us. Time is also of the essence, so I'm hoping for a prompt reply. It goes without saying that you'll be well compensated for your trouble. Believe me, I would if I could, but my hands are really tied at the moment. I know someone you can call though. Judy's the one that recommended me. She's a merc known quantity at the Afterlife, does supreme tier work. They call her V. I'm sure she'd be willing to help. Wow, thank you for the referral. Nice. Little favor, need confirmation from Eric Boucher to Elizabeth. Hey Liz, sorry to bother you, but did Jeff mention anything about why he changed his mind about firing Leah Patel? One day we're both in agreement that she has to go. The next day when I bring it up, he says he has no idea what I'm talking about. To be honest, this whole situation baffles me a bit. Okay, this is Elizabeth's computer. Don't worry about it. Jeff explained everything to me. The truth is, what you agreed on just slipped his mind. Plain and simple. Stress, I presume. Nah, there's something more to it. In any case, certain circumstances have changed in favor of Leah remaining where she is. Please excuse Jeff and let's just all put this matter behind us. Understood. Thanks for clarifying. Judy recommended us. That's so nice. Man, this apartment is so huge.
Iron. This Jeff's?
Mine, actually. But yes, that's the one Jeff used that night.
Notice anything different in here after the break-in?
No, I don't think so. What do you have in mind?
Jeff said he passed out. Anything seem out of the ordinary? The bedding, its arrangement, any signs at all?
As if he was dragged back to bed, you mean? No, I didn't notice anything.
Mind if I take a look around?
Be my guest.
Thank you. Militech Omaha, low electromag power, recently fired shots. Multiple shots, you say? I guess this is their wardrobe. How nice.
Wedding pic? Interesting backdrop.
I wanted blue roses, so we ordered a whole truckload.
Blue roses. You sure? Roses in this picture look pretty red to me.
Oh, of course, you're right. They didn't have blue roses, I forgot.
Now I'm wondering about this thing we just read. You know, this chart about someone taking over your mind? What if this is somehow happening to them? Because, like, how could she forget this? This is very strange that she would, like, think they were blue roses. Is someone, like, trying to hack into their brain and, like, take over their identity? Or, like, that's really strange. Polycarbonate, Jefferson and Elizabeth Peralezes, personal stills, memento. There's definitely something strange going on. Little bathtub. Medical kit. Mirror. Wait. I see stuff like in the back.
Broken?
It was fine a couple days ago. We rarely use it, though.
That's a massive fucking TV. But, like, there's stuff behind it. Signal interference detected. No damage or technical issues detected. What is it, Johnny? We can fix it? Whoa, what the? Excuse me?
What was that?
The fuck?
No fucking clue. Felt kinda good, but weird. Like tripping on acid.
That happened to the screen a lot. Or to any of the others.
I don't understand.
What just happened a second ago? Didn't see it?
No? What?
Never mind.
What the hell? Now it's happening to me. Yes, Judy?
Judy. So, got a plan?
Damn right I do. Come over to mine tonight. Gonna lay the groundwork with Tom and Roxy. They're with us.
Okay.
Maiko will be here too.
Oh.
How'd you manage that?
Got something really big. Tell you everything tonight. Last thing, what do you like on your pizza?
Locust, pepperoni, and extra cheese, tofu, tuna, and pineapple. Don't like pizza. Artichoke and avocado flavor. Why is this one 15 cool? You know what? I'm gonna say it. I like pineapple on pizza. But tofu, tuna? What does that mean? Locust, pepperoni. I just want to see what she's gonna say.
Tofu, tuna, and pineapple flavor.
Now there's two things that don't belong in the same sentence, let alone on the same pizza. You're kidding, right?
We're talking pizza. And I'm dead fucking serious.
Damn.
So, I'll see you come evening.
Okay.
You gonna tell me this big secret of yours?
Figured out how to tweak behavioral chips, turn dolls
Oh.
into fighters.
Sounds like my kind of plan.
We'll go over the specifics tonight. You're coming, right?
Yeah, of course.
Of course I'll be there.
Turn them into fighters, huh? I thought you were just trying to get the mocks in control of the place, but I guess you need the doll's help for that. Man, this is gonna be my longest episode yet. I've been recording for way more than 3 hours, and like I don't want to end the episode until I'm done with this, so... Signal restored. Why did it show like an item behind it? Okay, this is following the blood trail. It leads us here. Unknown tech. System function unknown. Serial numbers not found. Unknown model.
Christ. Think we're safe putting your security at the top of our list of suspects?
Oh, they're behind the TV? Wait, you didn't know about this door?
Privacy. Sons of bitches. Under my own roof.
Weird hardware. What's it for? Ever
Connected
noticed
to the
anything out of
wall-mounted
the ordinary?
screens.
Suspicious?
Wonder where else these cables
That they're
run.
violating our trust? Watching our every move? That they'd concealed a goddamn secret room full of spy stuff in our own apartment?
So you didn't notice. Okay. Wonder how long they've been keeping this from you.
Too long. This ends now. I'm not letting any more of those freaks set foot. Ugh. My head.
Something wrong?
Don't worry about me. Do what you have to do.
I do worry about you, though. Are you okay? But like, how did you not... Was this door not here before? Like, did you not know this was here? Okay, she's just smoking a little cigarette. Was this like a hidden door? Why was it open? Because I didn't open it. That's strange. Right, it leads behind the TV, that's why. They had like a whole room in here. Well, well, well. Oh man, that would be terrible, fucking horrible to know that people have just been like... This is like a fucking parasite situation, you know, there's people living in their apartment and like they slipped up once. The guy was walking around the apartment at night and like he wasn't supposed to, and so he got shot, and then I guess he had to like hide in here. That's fucked up, dude. First aid kit, partially used, bandages, coagulants, foam dressing.
Intruder make a beeline here after Jeff tagged him?
Talking to yourself again?
More and more. Ever since this terrorist started stalking me.
Meatman strikes again. Commissioner Hammerman livid about changes within MaxTag. Abe Frost denies BD porn stars allegations. Professional spars, no more cybernetic implants. Meatman. So I guess they were like hired to do surveillance here, and they look at them even while they sleep. Like this is in their room while they're sleeping, while they're having sex. Like unbelievably intrusive. That's fucking horrible. Okay, I don't remember the code. Oh, I don't need to. All right. Report. Operation Condon. Entry 987. Field Agent Blue. Typical behavior of the target exceeds acceptable variation range. Alpha has started using stimulants, most likely due to heightened stress induced by recent events. Hereby authorize amplification of neural dampening. That's what's happening to them. Despite objections from Security Chief Wallace, Subject Alpha has contracted the service of a local mercenary. This qualifies as extreme deviation from acceptable behavior and brings Alpha's overall stability into question. Emergency maintenance requested. Request to proceed with Operation Condon. Target Alpha has been approved. The joint maneuver will be conducted with Team Orange. Mercenary contracted by Alpha has appeared on site. Field agents from Tier Orange have successfully avoided contact. Orange reports that the mercenary does not pose any threat to the operation. So you think? An extreme behavioral deviation occurred while conducting planned maintenance procedures. Field Agent Blue was severely injured by Target Alpha and evacuated by Teams Orange and Black. Operation Suspension Protocol has been initiated and only Team Orange is to remain on site. Team Black will continue observation until normal operations can be resumed, which will not occur before the audit and report summary from Team Blue. Shit, man. And this goes to the top, too. Would there still be people here? To the rooftop. I knew something weird was going on. I didn't think it was gonna be like that fucking intense.
Odd. Tech's practically prehistoric, but doesn't look older than a day.
Saw something like this back in the war. Transmitters. Militech was using them. Short-range UHF. Signal only travels line of sight, but it can't be intercepted.
Line of sight. Let's look around. See if we can't spot where our receiver is camping out.
Receiver located within 1.5 miles. Yeah, it's right there.
Got a vision on our receiver. Black van parked next to it. Gotta be our winner. Transmitter's within reach of our mystery van. Wonder if Elizabeth has ever seen the car.
Okay, we need to talk to her. They're doing some kind of like neural dampening, like affecting their brainwaves or like affecting their ideas, maybe trying to like mind control them, something like that. Cause like this is too, cause like this is insanely elaborate just for surveillance. It has to be more than that. Like they have to be maybe trying to like mind control the person getting elected so that they control Night City.
Liz, this is way bigger than we thought. Jeff's entire campaign could be threatened.
Let me worry about the race. Just tell me what you managed to find.
There's a transmitter on the roof. Seems to be conveying a signal to a van out front. Know who it might be?
We never set up any transmitter, and I don't know a thing about any van, but my guess is it's SSI's.
Could be. Tech they're using seems unconventional, though.
Do you plan to check it?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
About to pay him a personal visit.
I'll wait here. Just don't tell Jeff anything for now, okay?
Sure, whatever. I'll call him once I know something more substantial.
That's fine. Just remember it's the busiest time for Jeff right now. You can always come and talk to me.
Fine. I'll keep that in mind.
Like, I don't know if I can trust you because you are probably compromised. Damn, insane fucking booze hideout here. Like, they've probably got their fingers in every aspect of your lives. Like, this weird thing that happened on the TV, like, what would that be about? I hope I looked at like every part of the apartment while I was with her so I can get like her comments about everything, but I think I did. They've got their own like pad for an helicopter. Alright, let's get out of here. This is some intense shit. Like, I'm really impressed by all these cool stories this game manages to tell. Like, this is all just side quests. Like, they're not even the main story.
That van could give us a slip any second.
Yeah, I guess so. Like, think about just all the stories we've seen just since we've started this playthrough. I haven't even seen all of it yet. Like, races, vendettas, prisoners, badlands, sex workers, surveillance, like hacking, scavengers. There's so much packed into this game. Like, an insane amount of content and like these very interesting stories. Like, you could have made a whole game just about this one story, you know, of like this couple having this weird surveillance shit happening in their apartment, and it's just one small side quest in a game that has like dozens more. So really impressive stuff. This game is really like a huge achievement of game design and storytelling. The more I'm playing it, the more I'm into it, the more I'm impressed by it, and I cannot wait to play some more. We already have so many other quests to do next time. The thing with Judy at Clouds, more of this Dream On thing. And I haven't even touched most of the main story yet. Like, I haven't even met Takemura yet. So really, really, really cool stuff, but I have to put an end to this extremely long episode. So anyways, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching today's episode. I had fun playing it. Hope you had fun watching it. And I'll see you in the next one for some more Cyberpunk 2077. À la prochaine.